Hey lovies, welcome back to my channel. So as you saw on the title, we're going to be making burgers and oven baked wedges. The first thing you want to do whenever you cook is washing your hands definitely for 20 seconds with hot water and soap. And then we're just going to wash all of the produce, so all of the vegetables and all that good stuff. The next thing we're going to do is chop those potatoes into thick slices so they look like wedges. And now we're going to season them with some nature seasoning and seasoned salt. I don't know why I put them in this tiny bowl knowing that it's not going to go right. I don't know. Like, look at them potatoes. They just falling everywhere. Like, oh. Alright, now you're going to take a baking pan, put some foil over it, and then you're going to drizzle some olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use canola or vegetable oil, but you just want to make sure the potatoes aren't just on there dry because they're just going to stick to the pan. So you can drizzle it on. My bottle was kind of acting weird, so it just splattered all over there, so I just massaged it in with my fingers. And you're just going to pour the potatoes on there and spread them out. Make sure none are on top of each other so that way each of them cook all the way. I also added a little pepper to the taste just so it has a little kick to it. But you don't have to add pepper if you don't want to. Now you're going to preheat your oven to 425 degrees just to make sure they're nice and cooked. And you're going to chop that garlic. And you're gonna chop them onions. You're gonna dice some onions and then you're gonna cut 4 rounds, so 4 circles, and then chop them. And once the oven's done preheating, go ahead and put the potatoes in and set that timer for 15 to 20 minutes. So the next thing we're gonna do is start on that garlic sauce. You want to saute those diced onions, and then you want to take about 2 tablespoons of mayo. It was already prepped in the packet, but so it's just an estimate. And then you also want to take about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and add that in with the mayonnaise. And now you're going to take about a pinch of that chopped garlic that we chopped up. You're going to add that in. And then once the onions are done sauteing, they're caramelized and soft, you're going to add that in the mix as well. And just add some salt and pepper or whatever seasoning you like to put in it. I didn't put on a lot because there's already big flavors in there, so you don't want to overpower it with seasoning. And then we're just going to add the onions. And voila! Mix that together. Alrighty, so now we're going to cook those 4 onion rounds. You want to do your best to keep them together while they're cooking, but you want to drizzle that oil in. Make sure it's all around so again the onions don't stick to the pan. This is a non-stick pan, but I just like to do it just to be safe. Better safe than sorry. And while those are cooking, we're going to go ahead and season the beef. Make sure you wash it. I didn't display myself washing it, but best believe I washed it. And we're going to season with the usual seasonings: the seasoned salt, the garlic powder, the onion powder, the nature seasoning, the Old Bay, and pepper. I don't think I added the pepper just then. I probably forgot. I can't even lie to you. But we're going to do that on this side and the other side as well. And then you just want to mix it in there. Make sure it's all seasoned all around. And now we are going to split the meat in half, and you're going to make two patty like forms. You want to make it bigger than the size of the bun, so that way when we cook it and it shrinks, you won't have too much bread in your burgers. So you want to make them pretty big. And now that the onion rounds are done cooking, you're just going to put those aside. My bad, my charger was in the way. And we're going to slice the burger buns. These are brioche buns. You can use whatever kind you like. You can use the regular potato rolls. These are just the rolls that came in the package with us. And then you're going to spread that garlic sauce with the onions on the buns. And then you're going to put them in the oven to, what's that word? Golden, I guess that's the word. I don't know. Okay, I figured out that toast was the word I was looking for. And once they're done, they're nice and golden. They have a little crispiness on the edges and the sauce has melted some. You could take them out and plate them, and you're gonna put a onion round on each side of the bun. You can probably wait for the top bun just because you're gonna put it on the burger. I'm just picky, so I just put it there. And now that the burgers are done cooking, you can add cheese also if you want to. I added cheese to mine because cheese is good. But just getting ready to plate everything and put the burgers together. Sorry I didn't display myself cooking the burgers. And now you're just going to take the potatoes out of the oven because it's been 20 minutes. And make sure they're nice and golden, nice and cooked all the way through. And now we are just going to plate everything. If you want, you can put condiments on your burger. I didn't, just because I wanted to see what it would taste like. It was actually pretty good. But now we're just going to put the potatoes on and finish fixing up the burgers. And voila. I also forgot to mention, I know I told you guys this was all prepped and packaged. My godmother gets our meals from Every Plate. It has everything prepped for you. We do about 4 meals a week. Normally we do other grocery shopping, so just to let you guys know, it makes cooking a lot easier. So if you're into that, check that out. You can learn a whole bunch of new recipes and all that kind of stuff. But until next time, guys, bye.